Colson Baker was born April 22nd, 1990 in Houston, Texas, to missionary parents, which actually caused him to move around quite a bit from Egypt to Germany, parts of Africa, throughout the United States. At one point, he lived in Kuwait and several cities throughout the U.S., including Denver, Cleveland being what he considers his home, and a bunch of other places. When Colson was at the age of 9, his mother actually left him and his father, and that was when he settled in Denver. While living in Denver, Colson's father actually moved to Kuwait for a job for a year. And in that time, Colson basically decided to skip out on school. So he missed like 35 so days of school, and ended up, his dad ended up finding out and pulled him out of school and moved him to Kuwait. And when they were in Kuwait, this was in 2004. It was obviously recently after 9/11 and during the war. He got to see people from all walks of life. And in that instance, or I guess comparison, was that he had seen vehicles drive past from with like banners of Osama bin Laden on it, and people driving around with guns and all sorts of stuff while living there, which isn't necessarily great for a young kid. But I guess real quick, while we're on this topic and his childhood, with his mom leaving at 9, he actually recently has come out and said that he has been back in contact with his mother. In the past, in some of his songs, let's just say he's talked about it, and has talked about it in anger, in the sense of that he felt abandoned and left. But within the past couple years after his father has passed away, he's actually been reconnected with his mother and has started to mend that relationship, and has forgiven her for what she did, because he sees it from a news perspective and has a new understanding for what she was going through as well. So that's actually pretty awesome for him. But when he was in Denver, and at a young age, because of bullying and all that kind of stuff, he got into rap pretty young, around the age of, I would say, 11 or 12, so 6th grade, and he was heavily influenced by DMX, Ludacris, and Eminem, and which is kind of ironic considering later on he actually ended up having a feud with Eminem. The reason he actually ended up with the name Machine Gun Kelly was when he was rapping with other people, they noticed that his flow and cadence in which he rapped was very rapid fire and reminded them of the shooter from the 1900s. So that's where he got the name Machine Gun Kelly.